Welcome back, survivors, to another episode of Modded 7 Days to Die on my PC, not using Valmod, but my own mods and recipes. So a lot's changed since the last episode. We worked on the main lobby downstairs. I've spent some time, apart from recording, doing some work in the building, and we also did our last collapse episode as that hotel over there, where you can see just a pile of debris. And, well, just the front of those buildings. Maybe I should change my draw distance a bit, I think. Now, you don't see any grass down there, because I've taken all those grass out with shears. But whatever, let's get moving on. We're going to go first over the changes from the last episode. I'm going to have to put all this stuff away. This is what I got from that hotel. Ooh, grass, I'm actually going to bring that over. Now, last episode we left off, I didn't have this done. What I've accomplished is I've built this floor in for the drop of floor to go all the way down. So now I have a quick way down to the bottom of our fall pit here. All the way down there. We'll look through this crack here. So we can get down there quickly and fight off any zombies we need to fight off. So if we go ahead, what I want to do too is show you guys this block. Now this block has drop ceiling tile on the top. And tile on the, drop ceiling on the bottom and white tile on the top of it. Now this is a very handy block, and what this block is called red. We'll look it up because it's under redwood, I know that for sure. Where is it here? There's so many of them. Here we are. This is one of the blocks I've modded in myself from the creative menu. What it does is that it has red sides on it, which is a little useful if you have a red build. And you can see the sides, and tile on top, and drop ceiling on the bottom. And that's how you can tell. Drop ceiling, bottom, red sides, and I don't know why they call it a wood trim block, but that's what the top is. So basically, that's the bottom of the block. This is the top of the block. And to make these, you're going to need a wood frame, a couple pieces of cloth, and some concrete. Of course, for the tile and for the drop ceiling and your wood frame, well, to hold it together. Right, so I thought that was pretty fair. So I made a bunch of these and filled it in with this. This looks a lot nicer, I think. And I've gotten this area done. So now this whole floor is almost complete. I still have to go that way a bit because what I'm going to do back there... Oh, you can't even see it anymore, so I can't show you. But let's drop down here. We'll go down to the bottom. I'll show you guys. Whee. And yes, guys, that is hay bales. I'm dropping on hay bales to negate any damage you would take from falling. What I was going to do back here was actually create a missile solo idea. But looking at this, I started looking at it and I'm like, this is way, it's big, but it's way too skinny to make a missile in. I think it would look incredibly awkward, right? It's not big enough. So what I'm going to do back here is I'm going to start work on the elevators, and this is going to be my elevator complex. So all my elevators to go to different parts of the complex will be back in this part. I think that'll be a good way to fill this up. This is a future project. I still have to work on modding the elevators a little more. I think I got it, but they're a little derpy, so I'm going to have to give a little bit more work on them. Now, where we are right now is the loot room underneath where the zombies either fall or end up wandering out on top of, depending on where I am in my build. Now, to get to the front of the build, because what I had to do before is go up and then fall back down the back, what I've done is I've opened this corner up and made myself a handy little trail to go over to here. And I was actually half-ass expecting my mini bike to be up here, but it's not. Oh, well, that kind of ruins it. Let's go check that out. This is what we did the last episode. We worked on this area, spiffing this all up and making it look all nice. As you could tell, too. Whoa! Okay, well, I guess we're already down here. Ah, there's my mini bike. Okay, cool. So what I've done is I've upgraded a lot of this to steel now. Now, not everything is upgraded yet, but it'll get there. This has to be all steel because they do still kind of bang on these walls every once in a while. But they do come in and wander up here and usually hit this center pole because that's where my forges are, or they come back here and hit these half pillars, which is all right. They can spend a lot of time doing that and it doesn't bother me. I just come down and repair it or take them out if I need be. So I still have a lot of work to do in here upgrading this shit, and I think I'm going to run a forge or two with steel just to get it all done. I want to get these walls here done. And this wall here done too, along with this. And up there as well too. Now, in this room over here, This is where our Whack-A-Zombie is going to be. This project is coming up soon as well, too. I got to come in here and put in the floor and do all the other stuff, upgrade it to steel. And as you can see, there's going to be like little hidden areas in my base that have 0 point in it. And oh my god, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I left my damn friends menu on. So let's go ahead and let's turn that damn thing off. Now, I've unfortunately had to stop accepting friend requests. I want to be friends with you all, but my shit's getting spammed like crazy. So I'm sorry, guys. I might have to put my profile on private. It's not because I don't want to be all your friends, but it's starting to get a little out of control. But that's okay. So what I've also done is what I wanted to show you is I've created the bike access mini bike elevator here for my mini bike. So I drive in on here, either being daytime or nighttime. It's very well lit up. All I did was throw a light back in there, and I made some drywall blocks that are nice and white and really reflective to light up the pit for my mini bike. Now, you can't use stuff through iron bars. Like, I can't use it with E. So I was putting the iron bars in, and I was like, ah, damn it. So what I did was I just put a quarter pillar there because you won't fall through a quarter hole. And now I can use the door, and of course it's going to go up. Oh, it actually grabbed me that time. Cool. So all I have to do is crouch and then use it, and it lifts me and my mini bike up to the first floor where I can park my mini bike and either send it back down. And this drop I don't think is far enough to break your shit. Nope. So you can either jump back down and grab it, or just leave it up on the second floor and come back for it. But if you do leave the game and come back, this will go back down to its original position down at the bottom. Now, these things are friggin' amazing. I can't wait until they actually implement these into the game into the game properly, and you can use them. Now let's spin over, pick that up, and go back up top because we want to actually get on our mini bike here and get the fuck out. So what I'm going to do here, because this is my like little mini bike garage, is I'm going to make a little platform so I can just take my mini bike and drive her off right outside the building, and I don't have to use the elevator to get in and out, which actually makes it a lot easier. And as you guys can tell, I still have my derpy character back. To give you guys a little bit of a history why my character looks like this, it's out of habit. I used to play a lot of PvP on Reign of Kings, and what I learned to do was make my characters very small and very dark because they're hard to see and very hard to hit. And for some reason, I always make my characters like that now, although I'm not even playing PvP. Maybe I should change my character. I honestly, I don't like the way he looks. It's really weird. But we did this last time in our collabs episode. We freaking went to town on it. So what I'm going to do is we're actually going to have a little bit of fun here before we start getting some work done. And I'm going to make some frames because apparently I don't have any on me. There we are. We'll make some, I don't know, maybe about 30 wood frames, which will take me about 10 seconds. A lot of time out of my hands. Oh, yes, and this here, guys, if you like to take good screenshots, if you go into creative mode and you go into dev blocks and you search up zombie, it'll actually give you an item called hand zombie. There's a whole bunch of different types. And if you put it in your tool belt, as you notice, I have nothing else. My hand and everything is gone. And if I press F7, now I can take a perfectly clean screenshot with no hand in it. And it's absolutely beautiful. Now that's one thing you can only get through the creative menu and through the dev options in there. But just a little tip. Thought to throw it your guys' way. And wood frame. There we go. That's how I get all those shots on my collapse episodes that have no hands disturbing the image. Disturbing hand images. Alright, so we are going to go up here. Yes, none of this debris is actually holding up the building. What's happened is the physics are fucked. It's the engine just went, you know what? It's too much. We're not going to crash the game. We're not going to fuck shit up. Ah! Fucker. They really got to fix that. That annoys the crap out of me. But what I did because of that kind of fucking bullshit, what I did was I modded in a block, not this, it looks a lot like this, called, or not a block, an item called Happy Pill. And what this item does, ooh, we can actually make one, but we have to make it in the chemistry station. I didn't put the description in here because I'll be 100% honest, I haven't learned exactly how to do descriptions yet for items in the crafting menu. But once you do craft it, it actually tells you what it does. Now, with 15 sham sandwiches, I can make a happy pill, and what that does is it instantly heals my broken leg or my sprained leg. Now, I don't like using it for sprains because sprains are easy to get rid of. But for those broken legs, it's really friggin' oh shit. Did it really start collapsing again? Oh, I thought we were going to have some fun. Motherfucker. What I was going to do, because it usually happens with these builds when they do this, is they hang up in the air. Is it still collapsing? Look at it go. Blocks are just breaking. Well, that's weird. Okay, well, let's go a little higher up. See what happens. If I break my leg, I'll just make myself a happy pill and we'll be good to go. Okay, frame. Let's get the frame going on here. We'll do 30 more apparently. I didn't build enough because I didn't expect the building to start collapsing like that. But what usually can happen, because I did a lot of this on my server when we had the Alpha 15 experimental going. We did a lot of fucking around. And when a building gets to this stage, usually what you can do, I'm actually kind of glad to see this, now I can get rid of this building, is you can run on it. And what will happen is every single block that you run on, wow, that's actually so much fun to watch. Damn it, I wish I did this for my collapse-isode. It would have been so much better. I tried it, I think, but it didn't really work. Maybe logging in and logging out did the job? Weird ass shit. But what usually happens is you can actually run across the building and the blocks that you're stepping on will just destroy. Like it won't collapse, it won't cause a collapse, but the block you're on, if you're on it long enough, it'll actually disappear. So it's kind of like a game. You can run across a building and try to see how long you can stay on the building without falling through it. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work anymore. It just keeps collapsing. But that is okay. So that means I can actually go ahead and start getting rid of this building that's floating in midair. But, oh, you know what? I might be able to do it over here because it's not collapsing by putting that on. What if I put it on top? Okay, awesome. So I should be able to do that trick over here. Let's go for a run jump. There we go. Oh, see, there you guys go. That's what I was trying to point out. See how am I running? The blocks that I'm running on are collapsing out from underneath me. Whoa, shit. Oh, there goes my ankle. My leg is broken. Damn it. But that's basically a fun little game you can do with it. Kind of like a jumping puzzle. So if you ever have a building do this shit, that's what you can do with it. That's weird, though. Some sections collapse and some didn't. Huh. Well, I guess that's all it had to give me that time. It doesn't look like any other part of the building's going to do it. Maybe it'll do that in slow chunks every time I log in and out. I don't know. I'll have to come back and check that out. But I now need to make myself a happy pill because this broken ankle, that ain't happening. I'm going to go deal with this. And now, I know it's not realistic, guys. I honestly agree with that 100% that you shouldn't be able to heal a broken ankle with a pill. Or a broken foot or a broken leg, whatever the hell they call it. I like to say ankle because it makes more sense. But in this game, how you break your ankle 90% of the time doesn't make any fucking sense either. Like walking down the mountain face. A sprain, maybe, but I mean, seriously, you got some bone problems going on if you're breaking your shit that easy, right? So let's go up here. We'll take me and my mini bike for a tour. Now, if you do leave your mini bike on the elevator and you log back in, it'll just drop down with the door. It won't actually do any harm to it. Now, I obviously don't have the elevator complex in the back, so what I have to do, crawl along here, is go to the front and climb up my temporary ladder that I made for construction purposes. This, of course, is going to change because we're going to be putting a facade on the front of the building. This is just the frame for it. So there's going to be a whole front of this building going on. I think it'll look crazy in the end, but I don't really want to give too much and give it all away. So let's go over to my chemistry station, which is conveniently placed over here, and make ourselves a happy pill. There we go. 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Hey, that's funny. It actually shows up as blue. I actually changed the colors, but I can't believe it shows up as blue down here. I never noticed that. Awesome. So that leaves us with 4 sham sandwiches. I'm going to put those away because I can make other items out of sham as well, too. Because that seems to be the only really replenishable item in the game. But you can go ahead, let that get made, mend my broken ankle, and then what we're going to do is freaking so slow with a broken ankle, it pisses me off. What I'm gonna do is we are gonna go over here. This will be closer to show you guys. This episode, I want to get this whole entire wall upgraded and built up all the way down to that end, all the way up to the top, and then over to the mountain. Because what I want to do is get the farm and everything flattened out on the top of the mountain so that the mountain reaches right to the edge and the zombies walk off the edges and fall off instead of like falling, hitting this, falling, hitting this, falling, hitting this, and then they end up like digging through the build and shit. You can actually see it in some places where they've fallen down and then they started going sideways through the mountain because they have that little bit of a cliff to hold on to. So we need to get rid of that, build all the way up, and get at least this front portion of the building done today. That should take me about 4 or 5 hours, 3, 4, 5 hours. I don't even know. Shit happens, so it's hard to 100% nail it. But I will come back once we do have some work done here and I don't have a broken ankle anymore. So I'll see you guys right after this break. Come on, Happy Pill, make me erect again. And we're back in fields up top of Cooney Hills. Look at all these coffee beans. I actually really like how coffee beans look in a field like this. Imagine a big, huge field filled with these coffee beans. I love that look. But holy crap, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am absolutely exhausted. It has been snowing for an entire week here, and it's taken me about a day here to gradually get my driveway done, and I'm really considering just buying a snowblower and never looking back at a shovel again. Oh my god, who needs a gym when you live in Canada? And why am I doing this? Oh yeah, that's right. So, I've killed some zombies, I've built some stuff, and we're gonna go take a look at what I've got done. Now, of course, I've taken all the grass and everything out of here. I really want to get rid of this hole, but I don't know. I still got to look at the elevators here and get this done. Now, to be completely honest, I've actually recorded this episode over a couple days, so I've gotten quite a bit done, and I keep wanting to punch plant fibers. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look here and see how far I've gotten. Now, if we walk across the top here, I didn't quite yet get all the way out to the end because I looked at this and I didn't realize how friggin' intense this is going to be. This corner of the build here, I still have to go out in a 3x3 section off the end, or a 3x5 or 5x5. I don't know. I have to go take a look at it again. But it's going to go out a little further than that, then it's going to wrap around this side of the hill, and this is going to be flat across to there. But this is going to take a lot of supplies. Let's go down this hill a little bit here and try not to fall down at all. Maybe we'll use one of my existing ramps. What I've done now for the parts that needed to be attached to the side of the hill, I didn't really dig straight down. I didn't think it was 100% necessary at this point because honestly they're not even that high, so it won't really cause any collapsing problems. And this should be thick enough. I mean, if they start banging at it, it's going to take them a while to get through it. But I do believe I came across a few holes here. Yes, one over here. Came across a huge screamer tunnel. It's just another one. Nah, it's just a hole. Screamer tunnel over here, and I've gone ahead and I filled it in with some wood blocks as well, too. But oh my god, you guys should have seen that hole. You know what? I should have saved that and then filled it in. But it literally goes from here all the way over. If I can get back over here, all the way over to, wow, that was funky, all the way over to where my hole is over here. They literally went from there, tunneled all the way over to here, and we're hitting the corner over here. It took me freaking forever to find out where the screamer was. I could hear her, she is smacking away, and I'm like, where the hell is the screamer? I ended up coming down the side of the hill and then finding a gigantic hole, so I went and killed her and then filled it in. But I've been working on this area and it's slowly drying. Now, I have gone extra careful this time around, and what I did was I thrown in extra supports in here going across just for the top layer, and of course throwing in the vertical supports if I don't fall off the edge here. I can't believe it, guys. I have not broken my ankle or fallen off the edge yet. It's like crossing my fingers that doesn't happen, but oh my god, because usually by this time running across all this crap I've fallen 3 or 4 times, but from this height it can actually really seriously kill me. That's quite a fall. But I've gone in, I've supported this. I'm going to upgrade these main ones to steel, that one there, this one here, and that one there. These other ones should be okay. I don't really want to waste the steel on them because, I mean, even if it does collapse, it's really only going to go into the hill itself, and that's not that big of a deal. But I do have some trussing being fired up in the forge as well here too. So we could go check that out. I don't know what the best way to show you guys this is. This has been about 1,500 frames. Yes, we went through about 1,500 frames to actually make this entire thing. So it's been quite a grind. Oh yes, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just run down the side of the hill and we'll take a look at the front of it, because I want to get this top part done. And then I can work on the front and the facade and the different levels of it from the inside. Because honestly, them spawning on the side of the hill like this, and then digging their way through the side of the hill is really starting to become tiresome. Because it's really hard to find them, because they can enter the hill at any point, and it's really hard to find those entry points. Oh boy, maybe I can't come down this way. What were you thinking? Oh yes, I can. I got down this way before. There, Skippy. Whoa, look at that. That's an edge. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna un-nerd pole down. That's right. This is reverse of nerd polling. Alright, cool. So I shouldn't break my shit this time. Of course, I do have those happy pills if I do break my shit, which is really good. Okay, there we go. Now you guys finally kind of get a feel for how much, that's 1,500 frames. Just from that section there till about there. So this here, to match it up on the side of the hill to at least that point, I'm going to imagine this is going to take about 2,000 more frames. So I have a bunch of, how many frames do I have left? I have just over 1,000. So I'm going to have to fire up some more frames. Maybe get some more concrete mix going. And I also have to find a mine for coal, because I need to start getting coal going like crazy too, because I need to start doing defenses at the bottom of this, because the wandering hordes are starting to do some damage along the bottom here as well too. But it's actually been some time, and I've logged in and out of the game, and I'm really curious to check out if I put frames on this thing again, if it'll start collapsing. So I don't know, like I swear guys, they did something to the physics. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I wonder why it worked in those two other random parts, but not the rest of the building. It's really selective weird that way, but whatever. I guess this will eventually come down. I don't know. It's just gonna be like a standing eyesore from now on. But it is what it is. I'm gonna take this tree. Smack this sucker down. Oh, my axe is almost broken out. Why the hell is this so slow? I wonder... Maybe I should clean this up as well too. This would be a decent amount of wood and a decent amount of sand and stone, and even some iron as well in here too. If I took the auger to this, I could probably clean this up in a matter of no time and actually get a decent amount of supplies from it. You know what? I should do that for a video. What do you guys think? Maybe do a video where I clean this all up and then measure what I got from it? Where did you come from? I wonder if this one spawned on top of the building and fell off. Just kind of laying here dead by itself. That's a little odd. What can I get rid of here that's junk? I guess these 4 empty glass jars. That'll work. Definitely want to keep all that ammo. Now, I'm also going to have to start getting brass here as well, too. Because I do want to start like using my sniper rifle and everything. Because I want to make a sniper tower. But where are you? I can hear you. I can't see you. Oh, well, there you are. Why are you so loud? Lay down. Nope, maybe that wasn't her. Oh, it looks like we got a wandering horde going on over here. Maybe go and get some free XP. And, of course, also, in that time, a whole nother Hordes night has passed as well here, too. So, a lot's happened, but... I don't really like recording Horde Nights if they're just literally the same Horde Night over and over again. Because honestly, as a viewer, I think I would find that boring. So I don't really want to pass that along to you guys. You know, unless something major changes in zombie behavior, or I mod in crazy hordes. I might do that in the end. Once I get Cooney Hills going, might start doing some crazy-ass hordes, I think. Where is that? That's the worst when you cannot find where the fuck the zombie is. There we go. Oh, so much garbage on me here. What can I afford to get rid of? I want those. I don't need red denim pants. But I do want to get my health skill up. So I want to make all my health stuff as well here too. So that's why I'm starting to like grab those blood legs and crap. And I haven't not hit up... Where'd all those bodies go? I have not hit up any airdrops recently. So I'm starting to run a wee bit low on stuff like... Damn it. Stuff like First aid kits. Oh, she must be in here. Are you in here? Are you making all that noise in here? I don't think I've even gone into this place before. I have not. Oh, well there you are. Look at you, you're wrecking the place, bitch. Oh, I had a girlfriend like this once. Just wanted to renovate everything. Okay. Lay down. But I bet she didn't smell nearly as bad. Holy crap. This one's invincible. There we go. That mother did not want to lay down. May as well search this crap, too. I already know it. Well, what the hell? I'm going to read it. Look at all the loot in this place. It's insane. Okay, awesome. Well, let's go back to my other place here. I'm getting all distracted. I was showing you guys this place, and all of a sudden I'm over here killing zombies and doing some looting. I might do a few looting episodes here as well, too, guys. I don't know how you guys feel about looting episodes. I mean, to me, the beginning of the game is for looting. And then once you have everything you need, you can pretty much make everything anyways. So there's really not much point of looting. But it's been a long time since I've gone looting. And honestly, like, even if you look at my map, I have not done that much exploring. We'll go up this way. Like, I've gone up to a 4-way up there. I found a 4-way there. And Hub City down this way. And another city this way. And I haven't even explored this whole city. Like, I mean, I don't know. To me, the landscape, I love the game, but even with the Alpha 15 landscape with like the high mountains and crap, everything just looks the same after a while. So I don't find any of that initial joy in exploring that you do when you're looking for a place. Now that I have a place, I find I just kind of, I want to be a homebody, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what? I'm going to use this elevator. Whoops. Come back down. We'll go up to the top here. We'll take another quick look at what I've done. If you guys haven't caught up, you might have missed a few things. I definitely recommend going back a couple episodes where I made all this stuff. And I've been working on the interior of the building. But now, what my main goal is to do... Let's go see, actually. I want to go to the foragers and make sure those are all running. Ooh, why is this running? Oh, I was making fertilizer, that's why. This thing does produce a heat map. Pretty much, if it takes fuel, it's going to provide heat on you. So we're going to go over this way. Yeah, and I hear a zombie. And sweet, 250 trussing blocks, and I believe I have some other ones hanging around. But I'm actually going to make more trussing as we speak. Here we go. Get those going, and then walk away. These are expensive, and they take forever to make. I'm going to also have to refill these things too, but I'll do that off recording. Okay, so we got that together. I'll take you guys quickly up top, and we'll go over my future plans for this thing. I still got a lot of grunt work to do as well here too. Okay, awesome. So as you can tell, I've gone through here. I've put in all these extra supports. Ooh, you know what? Oh, frick, I still didn't empty out my inventory. It's so full of random zombie stuff. 1, 2, 3. I forgot to do this spot right here. I just want to make sure this shit's super supported. I don't even know why I'm doing the 3 here, because there is no support going up that way. But yeah, let's get across here. Looks like I'll have to put a few more of these down. What I want to do is come in here and obviously fill these all in. What I think I'm going to fill these in is the bridge blocks. If we go to bridge, I can either do a bridge wood block, bridge concrete block, or bridge asphalt block. And I think I might just go bridge wood block to fill these in, because the bridge blocks are what they use to make those bridges in Navezgane, and they have different properties than most normal blocks. They support a lot more, and they're a lot lighter, so they're a lot easier to build with, because you cannot replicate those builds in Navezgane. Those bridges and everything is just not going to happen. So I have to come in here, upgrade them on to steel, do all the platforms. I think I'm going to fill up this first floor just so I can run back and forth. Now, bridge blocks aren't hard to make. I should actually start... Ooh, I can't. I got to make those in the crafting table. That's right. So I'm going to go ahead, get some of those made up. And then once I got those made up, when those are getting made up, I'm going to come up here, upgrade this all to steel, put in all the metal trussing, and then we're going to put in some more farmland. And what I need to do, what I want to do, is start cultivating some more blueberries. More and... Holy fuck. This is how much of this mountain I've taken out. Now you guys actually get to see it. I do like the distant draw distance, but when this happens, It's annoying as hell. Why is this happening? It's slowly coming in. It's dangerous, though. Can run off an edge really easy. But yeah, this kind of gives you an idea of how much of this mountain I've already chopped away. If you guys didn't watch my collapse episodes, or you're not into like the time-lapse music thing, I don't blame you. But yeah, we've taken a lot out of here. Wow, that was weird and almost dragged me around. What the hell? I've never had it happen this bad before. What if I put a frame down? It's like I'm stuck in some sort of weird-ass vortex. Thank you, 7 Days to Die. Make my view horrible. But anyways, I'm gonna come up here and cultivate some more blueberries. I got this whole patch over here. I can do this. This patch over here. And between the buildings, I do believe... Oh, it's still grassy ground. So I still got a lot of work to do up here. I need to put dirt down over top of this block. Once I get this all filled in, I'm going to go ahead and put dirt on it too and just give it a stress test and everything before I finally say go ahead and put more plants on it. Just because I want to keep them walking off the edge. I don't want them falling into my build or going down on the side of the hill and then trying to dig their way through to me. Because that can cause a lot of problems both structurally and from them appearing out of the middle of nowhere all the time, which can be quite frightening. But anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps up this episode. I know I've talked your ear off a lot this episode, but that's okay. I'm feeling a little talky, and I want to discuss future plans with you guys. But as usual, I want to thank you for all your support. It's been an awesome run. Stay surviving, stay classy, and I'll see you in the next episode. And guys, don't forget to back up those game saves. I have both videos on how to do it on PS4. Xbox does it automatically to the cloud. And I've also recently made a video on how to do it on PC. Now guys, if you have a playthrough like this, back it up, because even if you're on PC, this shit can go crazy on ya. I've lost a few game saves on Steam before. It happens, it happens. But I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you on Tuesday. Have a good one, guys. Peace out. Hit it, you bunch of hippies.
Let's nail this rail to free, motherfucker.